Good morning. Day 59 of the PCT. That's the trail angel that just dropped us off at Walker Pass. There's the steps we came down a couple weeks ago. So about 50 miles to Kennedy Meadows. It's going to be a great day. Mile marker 652, Walker Pass. And look who's to my right. He's back. All right. Dynamic duo, whatever you want to call us. Onward to Kennedy Meadows. Just a couple minutes into the hike, looking back on Walker Pass. Stopped to look at the spectacular colors. Gorgeous. And what's really nice is I can see the trail. There's not a bunch of white stuff. And that's the direction of Ridge Crest. That's the direction we're going. Incline is motivated. Mile marker 653. It's so nice to have everything south of me done. So I am on mile 653. I don't have to do that mental math or math in public. Makes things easy. But at 702, we're not going to 703. Marker 654. Crested a saddle. Good 2 mile grade up. That's the direction towards Lake Isabella. Let's see what sort of mountains we'll get to see. This trail is just in gorgeous condition. Nice, soft treadway, no blowdowns, easy grade. I'd take a sure-footed donkey up this trail, but the ones around San Jacinto, no. And ironically, there was a danger symbol on far out saying, at this point there's a rock slide, horses not recommended. Jeez, I wouldn't recommend a horse from 151. So far so good. Absolutely gorgeous. No wind. Good to be on a mile marker that makes sense. So we're just walking and just discussing how spectacular this view is. And again, the trail is just in primo condition.
He would just give you a nasty sting and it would swell up and hurt and go away. But at that size, they can be deadly.
Holy cow.
Scorpion. Mile marker 655. Just met a solo hiker, trail name Watermelon. He was the one that pointed out the baby scorpion, and yesterday on this trail he saw a rattlesnake. He started March 4th and he's just been going, but he did skip a couple sections from PVC up to Acton. So just trail conditions continue to be superb and spectacular scene. Mile marker 656. About to take a look. There's some runways down there, Ridge Crest, and it's windy. Mile marker 657. Mile marker 658. Continuing to make good progress. Mile marker 659. And we're almost to the high point for the day. Spectacular view of the valley. Mile marker 660. Mile marker 661. Mile marker 662. There's a water source about 2 miles from here. Some people say, or at least on far out, it suggests that there may be uranium contamination. But there may also be a surface spring or surface water as well that is adjacent to the spring we'll see. And there's still some water a couple more miles beyond. Depends on how we're feeling. May keep going. Stopped to take a look. I think off in the distance is Lake Isabella, and so the Corps of Engineers just recently completed a dam raise, seismic upgrade, and built a 12-cycle, 28-foot high arched labyrinth weir just in time for all this snow melt. Mile marker 662, mile marker 663. Warming up. Just an observation of the trail. Ever since we kind of went over the saddle and started dropping down, the quality of the trail maintenance is going down a little bit. Still great treadway, but you can tell first 8 miles are get lots of attention. Mile marker 664. Fortunately, we found another water source that wasn't on the map just before the Joshua Spring, and we didn't have to hike a quarter mile off the trail. What we crossed was definitely a seasonal stream. So there's a couple more water sources up, maybe about 6 miles away, campsite. Kind of target that. Great day. Mile marker 665, and we went from trees, woods, a creek, to like desert and Joshua trees. Mile marker 666, and last 2 miles been pretty tough going up on this exposed canyon, full sunlight. Fortunately, there's a little breeze right now, but the trail is pretty steep. Keeping an eye out for your footing, but still spectacular views. 4 miles to get to our target. Just finished up the last climb of the day. Still got over 3.5 miles to go, but at least we're going downhill, and maybe we'll have the occasional tree offering shade. Mile marker 667, and yeah, as suspected, there's a little bit of shade on this side, not that much, but this kind of reminds me of 2 days ago. These switchbacks are really long, and we're not dropping that much in elevation. Mile marker 668, and yeah, the occasional shade. The breeze has seemed to have dissipated, which we're getting close to the campsite, so that's kind of a good thing. And a blowdown, so I'm not gonna try and film me navigating this. Mile marker 669. Lots of pretty flowers. Mile marker 670. So, looking for a place to set up. Good that there's a little trickle of water. There's our campsite for the evening. Spectacular view. Finishing up day 59 on the PCT. So glad to have Incline back doing his hand and arm signals. We did a little over 18 miles, 652 to 670. You can see we're kind of camping on this ridge line. The target campsite was occupied by some sprawling campers, so we had to march on a couple more tenths of a mile. Good day. The morning climb was pretty easy, but as the afternoon wore on, the climbs were a little steeper, and sun was out and beating down on us, but we're good. Onward to Kennedy Meadows. Mile marker out.